Children and adults with ADHD face substantial challenges in following detailed instructions or organizing and completing tasks on time. One of the biggest challenges is quality of attention. NeuroTracker has been clinically proven to improve attention. It's helped young kids, college students, and executives become more effective in the classroom and the workplace. The bigger the challenges, the more NeuroTracker can help. NeuroTracker is simple to do. Track 3 targets at the same time while they move among 5 decoys. Do this at faster and faster speeds on a large 3D display for 5 minutes at a time. NeuroTracker improves attention, concentration, and executive level functions, including working memory. It enhances both visual and auditory processing, which helps you practice reading and phonics. 2 to 3 training sessions a week is enough to make big changes in your ability to focus your mind. We rely on attention nearly every moment of our waking lives. Attention is how we channel our brain power to focus on what's important and ignore what's not. When our attention skills slip, we struggle, whether it's in the classroom, at work, in sports, or in the car. Poor attention skills can make everything difficult and even put us in danger. But attention isn't predetermined. It's all about practice. There are several different types of attention. Someone taking an exam uses very different attention skills from someone driving. The brain is incredibly flexible and will actually rewire itself in order to do what we need it to do. That's why NeuroTracker is such a groundbreaking product. It's engineered to isolate and condition 4 key attention skills to help our brains rewire themselves for better performance in the modern world. Let's look at these 4 types of attention and how NeuroTracker can help you improve them. It doesn't matter how smart you are, your attention is a limited resource. Selective attention is the ability to focus on what's important and shut out distractions. No matter where we are, there's a lot going on around us. Whether it's sights, sounds, or our own wandering thoughts, distractions are never far off. A key challenge with ADHD is to be aware of the things that are competing for our attention and to selectively pick out only what matters in the moment. NeuroTracker drills selective attention over and over so that the act of channeling your focus becomes an automatic discipline. In each 5-minute session, you have to prioritize your targets, remember them, track them, disentangle them from the decoys, and select them 20 times in a row. Based on selection, distributed attention is the ability to divide attention across several different processes at the same time and stay on top of all of them. Picture a classroom. The teacher explains concepts while writing key points on the whiteboard and asking the students questions. Students at neighboring desks discuss the lesson and review with each other. A student finds his or her attention stretching constantly between reading text, listening and interpreting, reflecting on new information, formulating new ideas, verbalizing them, writing organized notes, and interacting socially. For effective learning, the student has to manage these multiple channels of information all at the same time. The same challenges exist in the workplace. We constantly manage streams of competing information, juggle tasks and assignments, and often do so with a lot more autonomy than students have, which means greater margin for error. Distributed attention is difficult to master, especially with ADHD, but it's a very trainable skill that helps people deal with complex situations more easily and avoid being overwhelmed. NeuroTracker requires you to split your attention between 3 targets and independently follow each target's path. The targets will cross over and collide unpredictably. For the brain, this is 3 independent attention processes happening at once, with no room for error. Training with NeuroTracker boosts your distributed attention, which helps you stay on task in complicated situations. Dynamic attention helps us cope with fast-changing situations. Think of the nuances of a group conversation. It's a river of complex communication exchanges, interpreting tones and ideas, reading emotional cues through body language and facial expressions. Keeping up with the evolving content of the conversation and responding on time is a major test of our working memory and alertness. Dynamic scenarios happen in larger scale when we try to deal with the chaos of a classroom, when we drive on the highway at rush hour, or when we navigate a dense crowd. Dynamic attention allows us to stay aware, even in chaos, and to feel in control. When you train with NeuroTracker, you have to keep track of visual information across a wide field of view. The situation changes constantly as your targets fly around in 3D space. This conditions your brain to stay vividly focused in the moment. Sustained attention is what people relate to most easily, the ability to hold your focus and concentrate for extended periods of time. When you're studying for an exam, writing an email, comparing pros and cons of a tough decision, or even following a challenging TV show or movie, attention gaps make everything harder. NeuroTracker uses a scientific methodology to adjust its difficulty to any user, any day. This way, whether you're having your best day or your worst, NeuroTracker is a challenging test, but doable. NeuroTracker requires fluid concentration, to the point that even a split-second lapse of attention means immediate failure. This teaches you to be aware of your attention and the fact that you control it. ADHD magnifies the challenges we all experience with mental focus. It amplifies distractions. It causes complex situations to become overwhelming. It creates mental chaos when we want to focus. NeuroTracker is a systematic way to improve the quality of attention for those who need it the most. By improving selective, distributed, dynamic, and sustained attention, NeuroTracker helps level the playing field at school and at work. Enhance your attention with NeuroTracker and improve your quality of life starting now.